Peace Collective, my name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started with this reading, y'all, and see what messages are coming out for y'all today and what y'all need to know. So I think the title of this video is probably going to be something about how you guys are just, all of us collective, are going through major transformations. The year is 2024, y'all, and it's just like a whole year of us elevating together and, you know, honestly seeing the best and worst of ourselves, having to do the work and transform as a result of the work that we put in. So I do see that you guys have some divine/random meetings. I put /random because I kind of feel like divine meetings are always random, and it's usually not something that happens like usually just very random, like someone you bump into in the coffee shop and then y'all become best friends for 10 plus years, or someone that you met at school the first day and now y'all are besties or something. Like I kind of see something like that occurring for us collectively, meeting people very randomly, but these people are actually coming into our life to elevate us. And you'll notice, collective, that as you are spiritually evolving, as you become more aware, that like a lot of your awakenings have always come randomly, because that is divine inspiration. That is the spark of divine telling you, move forward with this situation, move forward with this person. And sometimes it doesn't always make sense because we don't see the bigger picture, but spirit does. That's why sometimes we can be nervous or have trust issues when it comes to embarking on a new adventure or relationship. And we're like, are we like, is this actually meant for me? Is this something that's going to work out well? And y'all know I'm an Aquarius placement. I'm always thinking ahead. I'm thinking like, is this going to work out in the long term? Like, is this something that's going to age well? And yeah, I kind of feel like that's kind of what some of y'all are going through. You're trying to figure out, like, is this actually a divine meeting, or like, am I Delulu again? Or like, you know, is this a real twin, or am I like delusional again? I feel like a lot of y'all are just going to realize how divine the universe works, and it really does work in mysterious ways, y'all. One thing I've noticed with like divine connections as well is that you and your person, you may not be on the same wavelength spiritually or religiously. However, like your mentalities, the way that you think and the way you operate in the world will be the same. Like you guys may not have the same religion, or you may not have the same belief system entirely, but you'll have certain things that align with each other, like treating each other with respect, or spending time together, or the roles that you want to play in a relationship or friendship. Like I just kind of feel like you're going to start meeting people who really align with you, and not just people who align with you, but people who kind of take you out of your comfort zone, especially for those of y'all who are like earth placements, Taurus placements. Sometimes Taurus placements can get way too comfortable, and you kind of need someone who can kind of push you, you know, push you to move forward, push you to keep going, push you to get your health together, push you to get your life together. I just see people who are motivating you, you know, like, hey, let's go to the gym together, or hey, let's go to the library together, hey, let's study together. And I just see like group transformations because you guys are all working together as a team. And I really love this, collective. I love that you guys are attracting teammates. I think I'm actually going to name the video something like that. Like, you guys are an excellent teammate, and you're someone that people don't even want to compete with. And you know the saying, if you can't beat them, join them. I kind of feel like that's the energy you all are giving off. People don't want to compete with you, especially in relationships and friendships. They know they can't compare to what you're doing because y'all are just on two different timelines in general, and y'all are here to fulfill different destinies. And even though your destinies may be intertwined in some ways, it won't be exactly the same in all ways. So just know that just because someone's different than you doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Like honestly, someone being different than you can actually help you transform the most, because they're not going to be encouraging you to stay comfortable in situations that aren't serving you or even serving them. You may notice certain things in your life that aren't working out for you anymore because you're like, well, this person's in my life now. I can't act the same. I can't move the same way. I have to be more considerate. I have to be more selfless. I just kind of see you guys elevating and just seeing a new version of yourself coming to light. And someone, okay, collective, I got that someone wants to tell you that you are not crazy, you're just waking up. Okay, I kind of get like your angels are kind of telling you like you're not crazy, you're just waking up. And from my astro babes, please, if you guys are using asteroid readings, or you study the asteroids and stuff, check out where your angel asteroid is in your chart. I'm getting the asteroids Angel, Apollo, Alexander, Alexandra, and what's the last one? Diana. Those five, Apollo, those five asteroids, y'all should definitely look it up on your chart, because I do feel like it's going to be playing a major role in your life for this time period, okay? I do see some of y'all receiving apologies too from people who feel like they took you for granted. This is not just relationships though. This is also friendships. This is people who are like, yeah, I should have did better, or I should have done better. Some of these people, unfortunately, their life went downhill since they left you, because a lot of y'all, you're kind of like the support system for people, and they kind of take you for granted because they don't see you that way. They want to see you as the enemy, or they want to see you as bad because of a mistake you made. Like, these people may amplify your mistakes to make you feel like a bad guy whole time. Like, in the bigger scheme of things, you are doing more than they even cared to give you credit for. I feel like people are realizing they really didn't give you enough credit for like your thoughtfulness, or the way that you make up for the mistakes that you've made, or even the way that you care for them when you don't want to. I just feel like there's a lot of people kind of realizing like they didn't have to do that for me. You know, like, I'm dealing with people who don't even do half as much, and you know, they laugh at me even. Like, I just feel like people kind of got too comfortable around you, and they kind of realize like everybody is not like you, collective. Like, everybody's not going to treat you the same way that they treat everyone else. And sometimes it's going to be triggering for other people, especially like if you're in a relationship and that person is really stepping up to the plate. If they were in a relationship before that wasn't very serious to them, and they didn't do the same things, that person's kind of looking at like, who do you think, like, who is this person? Why are they get different treatment than me? I feel like some of y'all, honestly, like, you kind of make people want to step up to the plate. So people are just going to move different around you, collective. It really don't get any realer than that. Like, y'all know the song Big Difference by Nicki Minaj. She's like my honey's blue, that, yeah, I keep them by the two. It's a big difference between me and you. I ain't nothing like you or you. And honestly, I'll be telling y'all, sometimes being different than people is a good thing, you know? I kind of feel like a lot of y'all have made it a point to distance yourself or differentiate yourself from other people, and that's what makes you different. And, you know, some of these people are trifling, so, you know, they'll be like, oh, like, who do you think you are? We're different. Yes, we are. Like, some of these people are just not people I want to relate to. Like, the life they're living, or the standards they have, or the people they date, or the actions they make, or the philosophies, their values, etc. don't align, or it's something that's harmful to others, then yeah, there's a big difference between us, because I'm nothing like that. Like, of course. So some of y'all might be like that, like just being a little sassier. Like, who do you think you are? And I just made a post basically talking about how I don't believe in situationships. This is just my personal philosophy, y'all. Like, I hate wasted time. Do not waste my time. I will, like, redact it. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But pretty much, like, if you not my man, then you in his way. That's my, like, mindset. So if this person's just making me confused, not giving a direct answer, next caller, baby. Like, I don't have time for this. We are young. Like, I'm sexy. Like, who? I'm not waiting around, you know? So I just kind of feel like that's kind of the attitude a lot of us are taking up, especially for my feminines, because, like, we the prize, baby. Like, we are the prize. We have no reason to humble ourselves for someone who can't even give us what we need, or can't even meet our standards, or etc. So honestly, I just kind of feel like y'all are going to meet people who help you raise the bar in life, and just understanding you can set your sights higher. You don't have to be down in the dumps just because of things that other people have told you or made you feel bad about. So another thing that's coming in is that I feel like y'all are going to be catching up with old friends that you haven't seen in a while, like old friends from school, old friends from traveling, old friends from mutuals. I just kind of see you guys catching up with people you haven't seen in a while, and just seeing their growth and seeing how much they have changed as well. And I just see you guys like really I just see you guys actually like really enjoying spending time with people who are transforming. And I just see you guys honestly creating new connections, new networks, and or mutuals. And I also get that a lot of people miss you. I think I already mentioned that, but friends, families, pets, etc. I feel like a lot of these people, even your pet, y'all, they started to see your value more when you're away, or you're with someone else who doesn't even treat them or they're with someone else who doesn't treat them half as good. Like, I feel like some of y'all could have, you know, had someone babysit your pet, for example, or not babysit them, but pet sit, or just take care of your pet. And then your pet is kind of like really appreciating you more, because they realize like everybody ain't gonna treat me like my owner. I mean, they may not have been treating your pet badly, of course, but I just feel like even your pet, y'all, is coming to the understanding that, you know, you definitely just have a lot of love to give, and they honestly just want to be around you. You set your own standards. We talked about that. And also get that, of course, because of this energy you're in, people are intimidated by you because you are confident effortlessly. These people know you are intelligent and smart, and they could have tried to join your team, but you're like, nope, I gatekeep myself. Like, everybody don't get a spot over here. And, you know, some people could have been triggered at first, like, who do they think they are? Like, you know, whatever. Or they think they're all that, blah, blah, blah. But I just kind of feel like a lot of y'all are just like, nope, I value myself. Like, my no's are worth more than my yes. So if you want a spot on the team, you better work for it. You better earn it. Like, earn your keep. You're not just going to be there just because you just exist. Like, kind of feel like you're kind of like holding people to a higher standard pretty much, and especially when it comes to being in your life, because everybody don't deserve a spot, especially if you know you have things to offer, you have opportunities, you have jobs, you know people who can put people on. Like, it's just like you just can't move the same way. You can't, like, especially if you have these friends that are close to you, you have people who trust you, who trust your recommendations, who trust your guidance. You're not just going to be recommending things that don't really align with you and what you're doing. And the last thing I got is someone is trying to conquer you romantically because you're not easy. So be mindful of people in your life who are literally trying to conquer and compete with you because they know you're not easy to be around. They know you're not an easy person to get to know. Collective, they know, okay? Especially like if you notice this person is highly insecure, or they are competitive with even the women in their life. I feel like you can, or the men in their life if they are women. I just feel like y'all are just kind of like waking up to how some people are just intimidated by your light. Like, they're really intimidated by, like, you may look at yourself like, I ain't even doing nothing special, and other people are looking at you like you're doing the most. So, you know, while you're over here setting your sights higher, achieving more, doing more, other people who haven't even reached half of those achievements are kind of like thinking you're doing too much, or you're like, who do you think? I keep getting, who do you think you are? Like, someone is like, who do you think you are, collective? So let's see what's going on for y'all with the tarot cards, what y'all need to know, collective. I haven't recorded a video in a while, so I'm always excited to record after a long time and get y'all the messages. So let's see what's coming out for y'all, what y'all need to know, collective. 9 of Cups. Two of Cups. The Fool, King of Cups, oh my gosh, and 7 of Wands. So the first thing I'm getting for y'all, let me move these cards a little bit. Mind you, these flowers on the screen are the petals of a sunflower. I just wanted to have them in a video before they dried out because I love sunflowers, and the flower, the actual stem, like died out, so I just took off the petals and just left it there. So yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are honestly just in your sunflower era, to be honest. Like, you're really facing the sun, facing your luck, and just going after the things you want unapologetically, okay? And I'm seeing like a lot of y'all actually manifesting a dream connection, or being in a very deep, serious connection very soon. I see a soulmate coming into your life if they haven't come in already. This can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This can also be their Venus or their Mars sign. I really feel like this person is going to be someone, regardless of their zodiac sign, of course. I do feel like this is going to be someone who expresses their love to you and is not afraid to show it. This person is actually wanting to put in the work for you. They want to court you, is what I'm getting with the Fool card. I really feel like there's an energy of someone taking a leap of faith on this connection, and they fall deeply in love after taking a risk. I really feel like someone is very deeply in love with you, collective, or they are going to be very deeply in love with you. And this person is honestly going to be, I think, like, I don't know if this person has ever been in love like this before. Like, the things they do for you, they really have not done for other people. I feel like they're going to be taking you out on dates, getting you gifts, like really courting you. Y'all see that Fool card, like he's walking through a cemetery. Maybe some of y'all may go to, like, y'all may like to be outside or something, or even some of y'all, you may like to visit graveyards and stuff or something like that. Some of y'all could also be going on a date or having dinner with them as well. And others of y'all, I feel like you're gonna really love how this person like shows their love for you. Like, they're gonna be very, very romantic, and it's honestly gonna kind of feel like a dream. So we have the 9 of Cups here, and y'all see she has that weapon in the imagery. So it's kind of like she's very protective over herself, especially with the blanket covering her. She's like, bro, ain't nobody messing with me, bro. Like, get near me and I'll redacted you. Like, I kind of feel like y'all are kind of like very protective with the 9 of Cups. And because you have a dream for yourself, okay? 9 of Cups is like, I have a dream, okay? And if you're not part of this dream, get out of my face. So I kind of feel like a lot of y'all are kind of like that, like, get out of here. But I really feel like someone is actually like seeing you They see you for who you are and they love it, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, they really love your attitude. They love how you move. Like, they really love how you carry yourself. And I really feel like you kind of make this person want to get up and put in the work. That's why we have the Fool card. Like, they may even be making, to other people, it may look foolish. Like, why are you doing that for them? Like, they're not going to appreciate it. They're not going to show you love back. Just to realize that you actually are like the real deal collective. I feel like someone is going to take a risk and they're not going to regret it. They're going to take a risk in loving you. They're going to take a risk in choosing you. They're going to take a risk in dating you. And you both are not going to regret this collective, okay? And with the 7 of Wands, lastly, I do see that this connection is protected, not just by you and your person, but by other people around them. I'm getting like they have friends or like mutuals who protect them behind their back or protect this connection behind their back if needed. And I just see them like really, like I see y'all actually could be starting a family with this person, or this person's going to just be a very serious love connection. Like, you and this person are going to be friends forever, even if things don't work out romantically. And I just feel like even this person is very protective over this connection too, with the 7 of Wands. Like, they're not letting nobody get near. They're like, hell nah. Especially with the 7 of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, I'm telling y'all, they're very in love with you, y'all. Like, they're crazy about you. And like, they're ready to throw down for anybody that's kind of like trying to get in the way. And mind you, the 9 of Cups is the first card that came out. And I'll mention how the weapon is in the imagery, which is kind of like a measure of self-defense in a way. And then the last card we have is the 7 of Wands, which in itself represents like protecting something, defending something, you know, fighting for something even. And I kind of feel like y'all are both on the same wavelength collective. Y'all may be different energies though. Like, you may be a water sign. This person could also be a fire sign is what I'm picking up too. Like, you're someone who's more relaxed, emotional, in tune. And this person's kind of like very a go-getter, ambitious, fiery, passionate, very, very sensual too, sexual, I wouldn't say as well. I just feel like this person's definitely a go-getter and they are very protective over you as well. So I feel like that's what y'all need to know when it comes to the tarot cards. Y'all definitely have a soulmate connection coming in if it hasn't manifested already. This is a very deep connection, and the universe is kind of like giving you the sun right now, right? Honestly, I think some of y'all are going to have children with this person, with the sun card. And we also have the sunflower. If y'all don't know, the sun card in tarot also has a sunflower in it, which represents like the facing the sun, happiness, joy, fulfillment. And it also represents babies, especially little boys. So some of y'all could actually have a boy with this person, or you may be gearing up to have a child with them. But I do feel like there's like an energy here. If you guys believe in spirit babies, like, you guys are definitely divinely guided by energies beyond what you can see. And these energies are helping you to manifest everything you've ever dreamed of, okay? So what else is coming out for collective that they need to know? You have some career changes coming in. Your 10th house is active, y'all. Your career, there's something about y'all. There's an upwards trajectory with the mountains here. Some of y'all could really relate to the earth element right now, to Gaia, to Capricorns, Taurus, or Virgos. And I'm just seeing like, a lot of y'all realizing like you're going to have many peaks in your life. You're not just going to have one moment of success or one moment of recognition. Some of y'all have already gone through, like, in your youth, you've experienced certain times where you were recognized for your greatness, and you're like, I wonder if I'll ever like have that again, or if I wonder if I'll ever experience something like that again. And you are collective. The universe works in cycles and patterns, and one of the patterns in your life is being recognized for the work that you put in. So the things you've experienced when you were younger, almost like foreshadowing the things that are coming for your future because of the trajectory that you're on. So I do see that you guys will be receiving credit for the work that you've been putting in, or you just may see a boom in business for your work or your career. Some of y'all could be getting more hours at work. Time is money, you know? So I just kind of feel like a lot of y'all are just starting using your time wisely and respecting your time, because the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn represents time and money, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, you're just recognizing like your time is valuable, your energy is valuable. You deserve to be compensated for the work you put in. You deserve that like on that video. You don't have to feel bad for asking for support from people who are benefiting from you. And I kind of feel like some of y'all could have dealt with entitled customers even, or a clientele who wasn't really of quality. Like, I feel like y'all are actually building quality clientele, quality networks, quality connections, because that's what's helping you grow as a person. listen. Okay, your person too. I feel like you and this person are actually going to, you may meet at work or something. If you don't meet at work, I feel like this person could meet you at your job or something with gifts or something. But I do see, if you've been wanting marriage or you want a husband or something, you will have a husband very soon, or you're gonna have someone who is trying to be your husband. Okay, with Jupiter underneath the Fool, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this person is ready to be your man, and they want to give you the world. They want to provide, collective, with the Jupiter card underneath the Fool. This person, like, they don't care how foolish it looks to anyone else. Like, this is something they are, like, this is what they want, you know. Like, I feel like this person is not doubting how they feel for you. They're not going to be playing games. They're going to be very upfront with you about how they feel, and you're going to know that this person loves you. They're not going to be afraid to express it, because we have the King of Cups. Like, he's going to be showing his love for his woman, not just to the woman, but to everyone else around. Like, I feel like everyone else around them is going to know they don't play about you. With the Seven of Wands out there, like, they do not play about you, and that's just on period. And I kind of feel like it's a mutual thing here. Oh, we have 11th house too, 10th house and 11th house. You know what I love about that? Second. One thing I love about the 10th house and the 11th house is that the 11th house represents like networks and communities, and it's also literally right after the 10th house. And in Greek mythology, the Chronos, which is Saturn, the 10th house, is Uranus, ruled by Aquarius. Uranus is, I'm trying to think how to explain this, y'all. So Uranus is the father of Chronos, okay? So this is the dad, and this is the son. And in the story, the mythology story, it was basically like the father was very great, but he knew that there was a prophecy that said that his sons would one day overtake him and take the throne, pretty much. And he wasn't ready to back down. Y'all know how the masculines be. They be competitive as hell. They don't want to back down from a fight. So pretty much in the story, this guy, Kronos, offed his father, this guy, okay? So he literally like murdered his dad, pretty much. And then there was another prophecy on Kronos that basically said one of his kids was going to take over his position. So he literally swallowed his kids so that they wouldn't take over his legacy, y'all. So honestly, the main thing I just want to point out with these cards coming out with all this masculine energy too is that like y'all really have someone who is coming into your life to show you a real thing. But also this person could be dealing with something like that where like their father or like their brothers or someone who is older than them doesn't want to give up their position just yet. They're not really ready to take off the crown. They're not ready to pass down their legacy to their son or to their daughter yet. They are just like wanting to hold on to the throne. And I just kind of feel like there's an energy here of like, this honestly does happen to us collectively too. Like the higher ups, people in higher positions, they are very old, probably should be in a retirement home, but these people are still taking up spaces that younger people should have. I kind of feel like some of y'all could be dealing with that in work or even in relationships, or if someone else around you is dealing with this. But I do see that y'all have a very abundant person entering your life. This person is going to be a husband. They want to marry you, collective. 11th house community. I'm telling you, this person's a teammate, okay? Because one thing I love about the 11th house is like it represents friendships too. And it's, again, like I said, right after the 10th house, because the 10th house is like more competitive. It's about career, work. And usually when you're at work, you're kind of competitive with your coworkers because y'all want a position or you want a certain thing. But when you're in the 11th house, you're connected with people who are like in your community, people who have different interests than you, people who actually can help you build, and people who are a team. So I feel like a lot of y'all are going to be moving back and forth between these energies where one second you might be competitive, but I feel like it's going to be a very healthy competition, y'all. Like you're just challenging each other to grow, teaching each other new things. And I just see it being like a very even flirtatious type of competition, because I feel like y'all are going to be like trying to outdo each other with the way that you love each other. Like this is actually kind of cute, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, but I just kind of feel like y'all are just going to be like two generous lovers coming together and wanting to show each other the most love that you can. And I feel like y'all are just going to be going back and forth between showing each other how you love one another, okay? So 11th house. 11th house, community, abundance, and authority. So again, yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all could also be an entrepreneur, and I see your business taking off, or you just becoming more recognized. Some of y'all could be an author, or you could be a writer as well. And well, same thing, but but I just feel like a lot of y'all are just realizing you write the story, you write your own life. I feel like a lot of y'all are really true artists with the, especially for my water signs, like a lot of y'all are real true artists. You understand the process of creation and taking time to build things, you know. And I just feel like a lot of y'all are just going to be very proud of whatever it is that you're creating. Some of y'all do have pregnancy in the card, so be careful if you are not ready for children right now. Some of y'all are highly, highly fertile. And if it's not you that's fertile, I'm telling you, your person is very, very fertile, y'all. So just be careful, okay? So let's see what else is coming out for the collective, what y'all need to know. Someone told me something about you. I wonder what they told them. You leveled up since we have been apart. Of course. Oh, okay. So you have someone from your past who is hearing about how you're doing so much better since they left or something, and they kind of realize they're the problem or something like that. Like, I feel like you have like an ex or someone from your past who was like, someone like a mutual friend told them like, yeah, they've been leveling up, you know, like they've been doing good, like they're not down bad. Okay, like I don't know if they expected you to be worse where you left them or something, or they didn't expect you to grow, but you literally like leveled up right in front of them. So someone from your past, unfortunately, is seeing you glow up. They're seeing you level up in life, and they're kind of like triggered by it. Yeah, I feel like they could be trying to reconcile too. Do I have a real shot? Yeah, you're going to have a lot of people who are trying to come back, collective, and some of y'all are going to be very happily in a relationship or even married or engaged by the time this person comes back and decides to make things right or apologize. So I feel like a lot of y'all could be going through a lot of changes where you're kind of realizing just how like valuable your energy is, and that you're not really just like one, like you are not just a great person to one person. If you're a great person truly and genuinely, everybody around you is going to see it, not just your romantic relationships. Your friends are going to see it. Your dog is going to see it. You know, like everybody around you is going to know you as a great person. So why wouldn't they regret it not like messing up or fumbling the bag with someone like you, collective? Like I feel like a lot of y'all are just realizing your worth more and more every day. And I just kind of feel like that's what this whole journey is about, right? Just realizing more and more about who we are, coming back to who we truly are, and even evolving past old versions of ourselves that don't serve us anymore. So I just see a lot of alignment for you, collective. I see a lot of people even doubting they have a shot now because of how much you've elevated since y'all have not spoken. Yeah, but you also have people who are inspired by you too, collective. You may notice even if they're dealing with karmics, their karmics are trying to like imitate you or do the things you do or something like that, because they know this person wants to be with you. So they're trying to like be you so that this person will be attracted to them, or trying to like just, it's like they're being a pick me, y'all. Like I'm just be honest, like this energy can come in any form. I just feel like there's someone dealing with like a pick me energy, and this person is like, the pick me person is trying to be like the person that the person they wants. Okay, so if you're the person in this example here, collective, that this person wants, their karmic is trying to be like you so that they'll give them attention or show them the love that they give you. Little do they know, like I really feel like this is just about the energy you bring out in people, the type of love you inspire in other people. Like they want to be sincere because you're sincere, and so it's just kind of like a mutual thing here. Like you show me love, I show you love. And some of y'all like have a lot of love to give, especially with the 9 of Cups. Like you have an ocean of love to offer people. That's why you're so protective over it, over your dreams even, or over like the future that you have it set for yourself or whatever. And I just feel like, yeah, someone just didn't make the cut, collective. Someone in your love life is going to be upset because you're moving on. The song I Heard You're Married by The Weeknd can resonate for y'all. I feel like this person is going to try to come back around, but by the time they do, you're going to be like on to better things, collective, whether in your career or in life or in love. Some of y'all, you're not going to even be in a relationship. You're just going to be, you are the rich husband or you are the rich wife. Like you are the wealthy one in this connection, and some of y'all don't even want kids, you know. So I feel like some of y'all are just kind of like that, where just you're leveling up in life in a way that people from your past know they can't approach you the same way, and they need to apologize too. Like they need to communicate like an adult, and they just can't keep playing games, ghosting you, coming back, and you're just going to be acting like nothing happened, or you know, like they're not sure about if they want a serious commitment. Like I feel like they're just like, oh well, I should have made my decision back then, you know. Like I feel like someone is saying you look better in person. Okay, that's a flex, especially in this day and age. Someone is like, dang, they actually look better in person than they do in pictures. Like someone is impressed, Pookie. And then we also have my mind is on other things. So yeah, I feel like there is someone who is just like, this person ran away because they didn't want you to reject them, but it's kind of like they ejected themselves pretty much from the dating pool or from your roster or just from your life, and like you're not going to be taking them back so easily. And by the time they come back, I do feel like y'all are going to be moved on though. Like you're just going to be over it. And yeah, this person kind of like, they don't even know if they have a real shot at this point. They could have thought they had one at some point, or they thought you would never leave or you would always be there for them. Now you're not. Okay, times have changed, collective. Y'all have changed. Y'all have gone through transformations, and you're just not accepting the same stuff that you did before. So I just see like a lot of y'all are just choosing to elevate, choosing to do better, choosing loyalty too, because the Strength card in tarot also represents loyalty, and that's the sun right there. And we've been talking about like the sun element throughout this reading. Sun is ruled by Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So the first house, ninth house, and the fifth house prominent here. So I feel like a lot of y'all are realizing like you guys are loyal to who is loyal to you. You are loving to who is loving to you. You are genuine to who is genuine to you. And it don't get realer than that, you know? I saw the card that said I want to dominate you for this deck here, because I'm just splitting the deck, y'all. And I saw a card that said I want to dominate you. I'm telling you, there's someone who's like, they know you're not easy, so they like, yeah, it says they don't want to wait too. Like someone is like, I don't want to wait, okay? One thing I do have to say, tarot, astrology, numerology is really for the girls who get it, y'all. Like, the girls who get it. That's why I kind of just throw it out there, because I know all of y'all aren't really into astrology and numerology and stuff. But for those of you who are, you can pick up extra messages just by me saying, hey, pay attention to your 10th house, 5th house, or whatever house, or this sign in your, or wherever this sign is in your chart, or this zodiac sign could be entering. Like, y'all know how to like really interpret these things in a way that it's probably even better than the way I read. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna just give y'all your flowers for a little minute. Like, some of y'all could be silent supporters. You may even be better at reading than I am, but y'all are still here, you know. I really like that. Like, I appreciate you. Like, y'all are real ones, you know. It says, I want to heal you. I am testing you. You made me more desirable, and I am extremely possessive. So some of y'all can relate to someone you're dating being like this, or this is both of y'all's energy. You definitely made someone like more desirable in a way, or you just made other people kind of like turn their head when they see you together or something like that. This person is definitely wanting to heal you, and I love that this card came out. Like, we need this in love, okay? We need some people who are dedicated to pleasing us, to healing us, and who aren't in the business of humbling or intimidating or scaring the people that they're in love with. I kind of feel like this person is actually wanting to heal you, y'all. And unfortunately, they could have an ex that's jealous too. They could have a karmic, and this person is not into their ex. I just have to point that out. They know that their ex is jealous of you. They know their ex is jealous of this connection. They're actually hoping like this ex doesn't come back and try to ruin things, because I really feel like this person is very serious about you and they don't want to mess things up. And yeah, this person could be testing you sometimes too. And like the things they say, let me see how they're testing. Like, to see if you'll pull away from them or something. Like, there's just this energy here. Like, I feel like this person is very protective over this connection. So if they do have a karmic, you probably wouldn't know. Not because they're like lying and like cheating or whatever. It's because they just have a feeling like this karmic is kind of crazy or something, and like they don't want them to like put lies in your head and like just kind of make you doubt yourself in this connection, because this person really is like really into you, collective, and it's very genuine to them. It's very sincere. And they may have some regrets with like the way they handled situations in the past, but I feel like this person is actually ready to transform since they met you. They're actually ready to heal, and they're like more motivated to actually get things done, to put in work with the 10th house and 11th house, to build community and networks. And I just feel like that's kind of the main thing. Some of y'all could also work in tech with the 10th house and 11th house next to each other, because the 11th house rules technology, innovations, forward thinking. And the 10th house is literally career. So again, some of y'all can work in tech, or you could also work as like, what is Capricorn? Like an entrepreneur or something. Capricorns are usually like entrepreneurs, like people who don't like to be told what to do. If they're not an entrepreneur, they're going to be the boss or the manager of something. So kind of feel like some of y'all are in that position, or you're both, you know. So yeah, I do feel like your love is possessive over you though. Like they don't play about you for real, for real. And yeah, someone's ex is just like triggered, or someone's karmic. Like you are talented in bed too, y'all. Like you really heal this person and they want to heal you back. So I kind of feel like, again, you just have mutual love. Like if you like put it on them real good, they want to put it on you real good. Like that's what I mean when I say like y'all are kind of like competing in a way, but not in an unhealthy way. It's just like, or if they cook you a good meal, they want to cook you a better meal. And like this kind of like just this back and forth where y'all are just helping each other out in a very loving way, okay? And I just feel like this person is almost like, you are not going to love me more than I love you, or something like that. Like, I don't know. There's kind of like, like this person definitely thinks they love you more than you love them, or something like that. And there's a card also that I just split, and it says, everyone knows how I feel. So I'm telling y'all, they are keeping it a buck with everybody. You are really like this person's angel. You're really like someone that they look up to, and they're inspired by you, and they want to heal you, collective, because that's what you do for them, okay? And some of y'all are just spiritual healers, or you're Reiki healers. Like you don't even do much. You may just be talking about like, I don't know, spiritual stuff, or talking about the planets or the stars or something. And you kind of heal these people with like your messages you give them, or some of y'all do like Reiki sessions or something, or some of y'all are just readers. You help them like know what to look out for. Others of y'all are like astrologers or numerologists, and you can read charts very well. I just see like a lot of people giving you the credit you deserve, and people be jealous, collective. So make sure you're, you know, stay humble, y'all, because I really feel like y'all are actually going to be very abundant in a way that you can really make or break someone's destiny. So choose wisely, use your powers wisely, and don't abuse it, okay? And yeah, that's all I'm getting for y'all today, collective. I really hope this resonated. If it did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace.